Hello. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers, sisters, friends, comrades on YouTube, to my family and the love of my life. Love of my life. She's doing hiking today and getting her done, man. I'm going to tell you what, this little mountain we have in front of our house, it's no joke. All right, and honestly, I'm not much of a hiker. To me, hiking is a long walk that really sucks. So I just don't do it, but she's happy too, and she enjoys it, and bless her little gizzard for it. She went up by herself even when I was at the house, because I just told you my description of hiking. Not a big fan of it. Unless, maybe there's purpose on the other end. Maybe there's a band playing, or we've got a hot dog over there. I'll hike for that. So, wow. So much has gone on, I don't even know where to start. Well, let's start on a good note. How about this? This is kind of cool and floored me and flattered at the same time. I was not expecting this. I've been contacted by Leonards Express marketing manager. Her name is Madison Pfeiffer. Hello, Madison. It was a pleasure to meet you as well, even though we've never... Well, she's heard my voice because of this, but we've never spoken. It's only the YouTube thing, and that was what she mentioned, is that they recently have come across this channel that y'all are watching right now, and I think that's really cool, and they're digging it, and they appreciate the positive outlook on the OTR trucking world and the whole life of what it is out here, which is a difficult one, but it can be an adventure as well, and let's look at it that way. But they also appreciated the positive outlook that I'm giving to Leonards Express, and why not? Leonards Express is treating me right. You know what I mean? I want this job. I don't need it. I have a gig that I had for 26 years that's still paying me. Okay, so I wanted this job when I got it. I still want this job. And I love being a part of the Leonards Express extended family, if you will. I know that's an overused figure of speech. I get it. But at the same time, when they make you feel right, there's nothing wrong with it. They're reaching out. They're saying they dig it. I appreciate it. And they're sending me some swag. Leonards Express. I mean, thank y'all so much. I never expected that. This was not intended to be some gigantic production. As you can well tell, my editing skills, I didn't grow up with this stuff. Miss Madison probably did. I did not. TJ has been trying to help me at the Caldwell Yard. We've had a discussion or two. He's happy to help me out in the fully seated Caldwell Yard, I might add. 205 drivers over there, hey? Not an empty chair in the house. Is what I'm being told. So I think that's great. And that speaks well to what this company is about. It really is a fine company. It really is, regardless of whoever else you want to listen to out there in the YouTube world, which isn't much, to be honest with you. This is a really cool company. So, Madison, thank you for reaching out to me. I'm, again, overwhelmed and more than flattered. That was far too kind. And let's see where this goes. I'm happy to continue because I do enjoy working at Leonards Express. Moving along, the Capstone at the WinCo distribution center in Boise, you can have them. I'll tell you what, 6 hours in a door to get unloaded and get my paperwork. Oh, we'll text you. We'll text you. You could come over, pick up your paperwork, and then you could go. Yeah, that never happened. 2 hours into my no more hours, I went pounding on their door talking about, what's taking so long? Just curious. What door are you in? I said, I'm in 261. He looks down here and goes, oh, here you go. You're ready to go. I don't know how long this has been here, but here you go. I'm like, that's it? That's it. Oh, God, okay, whatever. That was more than irritating. From that point on, I have been behind schedule. I've been behind schedule ever since. I'm trying to get caught back up. I can probably get I can probably get caught back up tonight. I ran like a bit of a shag load right after I got back from the WinCo Boise distribution center. Lady needed help running behind schedule. I picked up the load, took it to Boise, Fremoye. We do a lot of Fremoye, and out of this Caldwell yard. And I took it over to the Boise store, which I'd been to before. The dude Dean there is a really cool dude. I like that guy. Anyway, so I bobtailed back. She picked up the trailer and moved along to wherever she had to go. Then I did another Fremoye, and I stopped at 3 places. Twin Falls, Pocatello, and Idaho Falls. And by the time I got done in Idaho Falls, I was out of hours for that day. So I had to go to the Idaho Falls Flying J, and I racked out there for the night, and then got back to Caldwell as fast as I could to pick up this load of beef. It's hard for me to stay out of this trailer right now. Okay, just saying. And I'm taking it to Denver. I'm in Ogden right now, or West Haven, which is very close to Ogden. And all my GPSs tell me that it's going to take me about, it says 7.5 hours on Google. It says 8 hours on my diesel 1010. I'm going to go with 8.5, maybe 9. And I'm going to really try my best to make that. It's going to be a challenge, but I don't mind a challenge, mate. I don't. So looking forward to it. I'm going across the dreaded Wyoming. I don't want to, but it is the fastest, most direct route to Denver from where I am here in the area of Ogden, north of Salt Lake. All right. So I'm trying to make up my time there, and then I'm going to stop, pick up another load, and take it back to Boise. That load is not very far from the beef. I don't know if it's really a distributor, or I'm not sure. I think so, but I'm not positive. Where I stop in Denver. My appointment is at 11:30 this night. So hopefully it works out and I get caught back up to my loads here. You know what I mean? So looking to go home next week, Thursday or Friday, hoping to be back. Unfortunately, we had to lay Grandpa Dennis to rest back in January, and so we're having a celebration a week from today, next Saturday. Pretty sure today's Saturday. I think it is. Anyway, but yeah, you get a little bit lost in that as a trucker. It's Saturday. But anyway, so a week from today, we're having a celebration for that brother. And Damon has been instrumental in helping me get back home so that I can attend that. So I appreciate it. There again, can I just put another plug in for Leonards Express there? Again, mental health is huge, and they know it, and they practice, making sure that that mental health game stays healthy, okay? And if it's home time that you need to be healthy, they're good with it. Just say something. Tell your driver advocate. Driver advocates are what that sounds like. They're advocates for the drivers. Okay, some people might minimize it down to a dispatcher. Fair enough. But if the driver advocate that is assigned to you doesn't know that you're having a problem, they can't help you fix it. Okay? Sensible? So let's not forget something. Hit them up. Let them know. I'm having a problem. I need to go home. And I need to, whatever it is at home you need to do. Tell them. Tell them. You watch what happens. You watch what happens. I would say that if your driver advocate doesn't help you, you need to take a step up. They're going to help you. It's not an issue, but still, if you need help, they're not going to know if you don't say something. Say something. Okay? I did, and I'm a pretty new guy. But I said something. I have to attend a funeral of a very important person in our family. No problem, Clyde. Over and over again, verifying with me. Okay, you need to be home when? Okay, you need to, taking care of me. Wonderful. We do thank you for it. So, anyway, I should get home next week, and then I'm out that following Monday, which is May 1st. I've told Damon that the cycle that I really like to do is 21 to 24 days out, and then 5 days at the house. They're good with it. That's the cycle they do. They're damnedest to keep me on. For that 3 weeks, wherever you want me to go. I don't care about what lane I run. I don't care about what vendor I go to, what distribution center I go to. It's none of that aggravates me. It doesn't. It's just part of the gig. You deal with it. You cope. Little itty bitty word. Big definition. You cope. You deal with it, man. It's not that difficult. You don't have to get all down on yourself. You don't have to get pissed off at the world. You just deal with it. You know what I mean? And so that's what I'm doing. And I'm happy. I'm digging it. You know what helps me dig it is my love of my life, Robin. Without her and her great support of me, oh my God, this woman, I have the best wife on the planet. All right? Untouchable, mate. Untouchable. That's a big help. If I was behind the steering wheel worried about what's going on at home, this wouldn't work. And if that's the case, you're looking to get into the OTR world, that's over-the-road trucking. If you're having problems at home, or if you have a trust issue at home, or you just don't want to be away from home, this is a whole, you need to reconsider getting into OTR trucking. I have none of those fears. I have none of those concerns. I have a great family life, and I really, really do. And we're goal-oriented here. This is another, another part of the big goals that we have in life. So Mama's on board, and I really appreciate it because it helps me stay healthy out here without being at home. So, she's doing well too. We talk so much. We talk multiple times a day. We haven't in a while, but sometimes we'll video each other. So that's, helpful, particularly when she's around the grandbabies, because I love that. I miss the grandbabies, man. There's just, there's some things that keep you healthy out here, and there's some help with Leonards Express that help keep you healthy out here. So there you go. That's great. Now, physically healthy, I'm at a Flying J here in Ogden or West Haven, and there's a little store up there at the front of this joint by the fuel pumps that if you want to be unhealthy, you can do it. Oh yeah. They got the roller weenie section. They've got the hostess with the mostest. They've got fried food. They've got pizza. They got everything you would need to make yourself miserable and fall asleep 6 hours into your drive. That's you want to do it? It can be done right out of this deal. No problem. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay? And if you're smoking, quit that too. I did. 1993. Anyway, so I'm trying to keep my head straight out here, and it's not that hard of a mission if you are dedicated to it. You know what I'm saying? So get dedicated. Just do it. Just do it. All right. Hey, we're definitely swiveling. Definitely swiveling here. I walked to the back of my truck earlier this morning, and a couple of folks just popped out of the blue back behind the trucks. So we made eye contact. They kept going wisely, I would say. Kept moving right along. I believe they live back here somewhere. I don't know, but whatever. To each their own. Swivel. This is what I'm talking about. These people come out of nowhere, and I saw them. Why? Head up, eyes up, nose up, hat on. Okay? You do the same coming out of wherever you're coming out of, okay? You do. You do know who love you. It's your boy. It's Clydesdale. It is Leonards Express. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Peace!